MAE class of 2021, as crazy as it is to say, we did it. We completed one of the hardest undergraduate degrees here at NC State, and we managed to finish it through the craziest year of college in recent American history. While COVID is a challenge that we face, it will not define us. As crazy as it might feel, the COVID year was just one of 3, 4, or maybe 5 years of normal classes where we survived calculus, statistics, thermo, and solids by spending late nights in Hunt Library, or in my case, often crying over a cookout milkshake. So, who am I? I know many of you, but for everybody else, my name is Hannah Fletcher. I'm happy to be finishing up my 5th year here at NC State. I actually double majored in mechanical engineering and international studies, and I'm proud to say that this morning I commissioned as a second lieutenant into the United States Air Force. I'm going to be heading off to pilot training in Mississippi sometime in the next year. But that's enough about me. In high school, I found an article about NC State's alumni Christina Koch being selected to be a NASA astronaut. I pondered on how people like Christina Koch got the opportunity to pursue such a unique path. After a little bit of thought, I figured people like her were just well-connected or lucky. But looking back on my 5 years here at NC State, I've come to realize that there isn't this magical concept called luck. Instead, luck is simply when preparation meets opportunity. I want to spend a couple minutes discussing this. The first part of the statement was preparation. In the fall of 2019, I was one of 6 ROTC cadets in the nation to spend a semester at the United States Air Force Academy, where I had the privilege of participating in the only dynamic line skydiving program in the country, where your first skydive is 100% solo. Yes, solo as in me, a parachute, and a whole lot of sky. Saying I had a fear of heights at the time was an understatement. However, after 35 hours of preparation, I found myself standing alone in the door of a very small plane, looking down 5,000 feet. Somehow, I jumped. That moment in time proved to me the value of training and preparation. Here at NC State in mechanical engineering, I know we have done a lot of preparing. We've studied for exams, rehearsed presentations, but most importantly, we've been preparing for life after college through things like internships, research, and most importantly, relationships. While COVID seems like it set us back in our education, through the struggle, we've actually built a stronger foundation and expanded our ability to critically think. We've learned how to adapt to a new learning environment, how to collaborate with people all over the world, and find our inner resilience. These are indeed difficult skills, and we cannot take them for granted. While preparation is the key to success, remember that luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Now, opportunities don't come knocking, and sometimes what becomes our best opportunity might not even have seemed like a best opportunity at first. Instead, these opportunities are often disguised as hard work. I've been lucky enough to study abroad twice. The first study abroad was a trial program studying engineering in Poland, actually with many of you. While I was gaining engineering credits, the program's real value came from learning firsthand the effect of life in a former communist country. My second study abroad was even more challenging. As a Chinese minor, my advisor had recommended I do a language immersion program in mainland China. The city I was sent to was a city in which few people looked like me or even spoke English. Even with 4 years of Chinese classes behind me, I realized that I was incredibly underprepared as I struggled to communicate. But through that struggle, I was forced to grow. The Chinese firewalls presented a whole nother challenge, as my cell phone was regarded as basically useless with no access to social media or even just my NC State Gmail account. To say I grew tremendously those 3 months is an understatement. Einstein once said, "In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity." College is not an easy endeavor. While NC State has provided us with so many opportunities, the real challenge is about to begin. Don't expect the job to come knocking on your door. Instead, we have to take chances, be persistent, and keep as many paths open as possible. Furthermore, we have to maintain a broader perspective. Sometimes small opportunities lead to bigger opportunities that help us reach our ultimate goals. So, class of 2021, I am elated to congratulate all of you on reaching this important milestone that we will celebrate for the rest of our lives. We have overcome incredible challenges to reach this pinnacle, but those challenges will propel us as we continue on the journey of life. The COVID pandemic didn't weaken us. Instead, it made us stronger. I want to leave everyone with one of my favorite quotes from Tony Robbins. Expect change. Analyze the landscape. Take the opportunities. Stop being a chess piece. Become the player. Thanks. Go Pack.